The Fourth Key, Part 1, The Lockbox. Aaron, a 42-year-old locksmith, inherited his grandfather's house after his death. A creaky, colonial home in Vermont filled with dust, shadows, and secrets. In the attic, behind a false wall, he discovered a small iron lockbox. No label, no hinges, no rust. Only 4 keyholes. Each hole had a symbol above it. Air, fire, earth, and the last was scratched out. He tried every key in his collection, but none fit, until he found a note hidden beneath the floorboards in his grandfather's handwriting. 3 keys open the box. The 4th key opens you. Part 2, The Dream. That night, Aaron dreamed of a narrow hallway with no ceiling, stretching forever. At the end stood the box, floating in midair. When he reached for it, a voice whispered from behind him, "Don't turn around. That's how he sees you." He woke in a cold sweat. The box now sat on the nightstand beside his bed. He was sure he left it in the attic. Part 3, The First Key. The next day, he unlocked the air symbol using an antique brass key labeled A13. The box clicked. Something shifted inside. He felt a breeze in the room, even though all the windows were closed. That night, he heard wind howling inside the walls, and the whisper returned. 1 key turns the air. 3 turn the soul. Part 4, The Second and Third Keys. The next evening, Aaron found 2 more keys, one behind an old portrait, the other in the mouth of a broken doll in the basement. The fire and earth locks clicked open. The moment the 3rd key turned, the house shook slightly. Not an earthquake, but something inside the walls shifting. He noticed something else. In every mirror in the house, he was always 1 step behind where he stood. Part 5, The 4th Key. He tried to avoid it, tried to ignore the 4th lock. But every night, the whisper grew louder. Eventually, he found a key with no teeth, perfectly smooth, in his grandfather's old coat pocket. The metal was warm, pulsing. Against his will, his hand moved toward the box. He turned the 4th key, and something clicked inside him. Part 6, The Unfolding. Suddenly, he could hear thoughts that weren't his, see movements that hadn't happened yet. He watched the box open slowly, but there was nothing inside, until his own reflection stepped out of the mirror, grinning. It looked exactly like him, but its eyes were too black, too wide. It whispered, "You were the lock. I was the key." Final scene. The house listens. Aaron was never seen again, but his house was sold to a new family. They found no furniture, only one thing left in the attic, a new lockbox, same 4 symbols, and 1 extra inscription. The 4th key was made of memory. You just used it